LALECHE. Parity, not patriarchy. Past, present, futures. Here's we ours against the Equinoxtrueqsz, Co-Secretary General's Co-Savior us. That's what we like to call ourselves and use, all of us, everyone's. But in order to connect our names and purposes to other archetypal languagings of hers and histories on this, our homes, and all our planets, past, present, futures, in contact, we also call ourselves other names, such as including archetypal ye's, ever young goddesses and gods. Now, does that mean we're trying to become a pantheon above others? No, of course not. What we are delivering is divine democracies, so that all the Elohim, Elohas and Elohims, all of the Eli circles and arrowways, all the females and males that Goddess God has created of both major genders, past, present, futures, all the peoples actually, past, present, futures, cans and shells and cans be reunited again, back and forth in circles, times and balance and contact on this and all our planets, for heavens on all earths. Now, does that in any way suggest that we're trying to usurp the ever-lovings, authorities and powers of the one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe? No, of course not. There is only one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe, ever present in all creations and all sustainings, including us and alls that we knows, and haves ever knowns, and shalls ever knowns, and comes to our loves, our knows, our evens, betters, past, present, and futures, including all our families and communities, all the females and males, and all the flora and fauna that Goddess has given us to co-steward and appreciate. And so he says, Namaste, the divines within us, greets the divines within yous and alls. And we say, Mikotuya, Oyosin, Mikotuya, Kosiral. We are all related. And because we knows that we are all related, as well as closely related, we're all related, and so we cans and shells and cans come back together and back and forth in circles times, in balance and contact. And we also says the lights within us greets the lights within yous and alls, because we know is that we are all created of star stuff, and because we are heeding the divine feminine friendlies, egalitarian wisdoms of ancient cultures, especially the Magdalenian era, and especially the Atlantean and the Vedic and the Thracian and the Ubuntu's back and forth in circles times on all continents, back and forth in circles times to mitochondrial leaves, befores, after, and durings, and beyonds, because space-time is not linear. And so we also call ourselves other names, such as co-white calf buffalo women's, co-changing women's, Iroquois, goddess clan mothers. In fact, Iroquois sister cousins and Iroquois cousin brothers, goddess clans, goddesses, and gods and gens. We called ourselves sky women's, earth women's, spider women's, kachinas, katsinas, orishas and yamayas, daganach, kalki, avlushkastros, Onions Buddhas, Zarshants, and Couszmic Chrisztsz. Now, don't let that word Christ intimidate you. The word Christ in ancient language is simple, and Yeast translates to anointed. Anointed to do what? Greatest kindness and wisdoms reunited, back and forth in circles, times, and balance for this and all our planets. Now, cosmical Yeast. And so we also call ourselves other names, such as very timely Yeast now, entering new times, and connecting that with the stories of Esther's, Estelarians. We call ourselves Estelarians and Eastelarians. That is, Esteralians and Aesteralians, and Aesteralians, because we are combining the messages of Shushan, that is 50-50 promise fulfilled and delivered, with that of the Galilee, that is the Magdalens and the Nazarenes equally, the Venusians and the Marians, that they were actually intertwinings, all the females reparatively, and all the females and males equally reparatively, and so we also connect them to their ancient heritages of it, especially Atlantis and Thrace and Vedic and Druidic and back and forth to mitochondrial before, after, and durings, and Buddhas on this and all our planets, so that we shall can all become cans and shells, becomes always reborn nativities and always risen springs of very real stargates, Atlantis and all holy lands and sacred earths risen on this and all our planets, past, present, and futures, for very reals less that shall be first teams of Stargate and Star Trek put together for parity peace cultures on this and all our planets, heavens and all earths. Now, it sounds like a daunting task to co-occurringly open the Stargates and the Akashic Records for a reborn and risen humanities, but actually it's easily accomplished via the the numerical rule, which you can read at 5050 now.wordpress.com. And just next to it, read the Leave Steps for Easily Accomplished Strategies for Making Us and Thus Those. Mainly non-cooperation with patriarchy and maintaining a divine feminism and egalitarian practices. And so we also, therefore, knows that we can accomplish this, and you can also see a page on the website called Among the Representatives, you, and Yous, because you too, Cans and Shells and Cans joins us in becoming Equinoxtrueqsz, top Co-Secretary General COCHRISTSZ. We have been a little concerned it would be stupid enough to lose our incarnations, lose this planet, but we believe we can, Cans and Shells, accomplish this now on this planet in connection with others. And you can see our names in beauty. We can say all of them. We can say them. We have, of course, Jugonosay and Queen Esther and all of the Iroquois, Iroquois clan goddess mothers, and equally clan and sister cousins and cousin brothers. Get to that, and especially equally, especially our co-wife, and that includes more recently Barbara Herschel's Lydia Costanzas, and currently Virginia's and Lydia Valentine New Times, and especially our co-wife Kath Bethlewomen's, Rosary and Pearl, and especially Mount Patricia Sunflowers, and equally Martha and Sophie, and Anne Marie singing crickets, the loyalies, and all the Laura's a lot more there, and our Richard Jeremiah's, our Lee and Gaiolas and Goggies and Joyannes and Anns of Roosevelt to Rislin's Rose, and we also, and in we call ourselves, we have also our Owens and Hannahs of our Estelarian families, very much more there. We have especially nearest and dearest our hearts, our Estrella and Libertia, our Fiducians, our Marians, Magdalens and Nazarenes, Estrella and Libertia and Estrella, and includes especially Sarah Harriet, Radiant Ray, Radiant Ray, and Sarah Harriet, and traveling back and forth in circles, Sam's Clarity Claire, Jubilant Jack, and Precious Internet, Risen Rose, Grandma Marie, Grandma Popper, Grandma Annette, all the grace restored, Grandma Dorothy's teaching and learning all the lessons of the wizardesses and wizardesses of Oz that we all ours, and connected with Ellen and Leona and Jetty of the Gaia families, and Rachel Rochachai of the Stargates families, our current generations of females, especially the Esther's and Rachel's, and Anne Marie's and Julie Anne Marie's Equuies, and Equuies Barbara's, and Diaz Divines, and Jenny's, lots more there, and especially our youngest generations, our April's, Risen, Rosa, Risen's, Earth Angelines, all subject to do with Edith's. We have ours, we have Hesperus and Halals, we have our Stacey Anastasia, Thomas Swatis, Wedding Lee's, Leanne, lots more, and especially our beloved Vanessa Salia, and Helen Wesley's, our young couples with their aunts and mothers equally, and equally Hadas and Grandma and Liam Ross and Ben Shannon, Bright Shannon and Jubilant, and Blessed Rose, and more are coming very, always at Solarities, always these Solarities, always relatedly soons. La leche, let's make it Levens, parody now, patriarchy, past, present, futures, ever ye's blessings.